You good, T-Minus?
What's up, everybody? It's Charlie, and today I look even more trash than usual. But welcome to Tip Tuesday. Now, I am sorry that I am multitasking, but honestly, I forgot Tip Tuesday was a thing. So I'm just going to try to do this quick video while I'm doing laundry. Guys, these videos are going to be really informal, but I'm really sorry for the way I look. I'm genuinely sorry. But like I said, I'm in my new apartment, so I will be doing more sit-down videos. I think I'm going to start a new series of my BMT experience since I never did it. Tip number one for today is to buy a cheap watch. Now, just get a cheap little black, what's that brand? Cheap little black watch from Walmart. I don't know where mine is. I actually wear it every single day, and it's really like bothering me that I'm not wearing it right now. But I took it off to do dishes. But anyways, just get a cheap little watch from Walmart or something. I think mine was $12. It was in my what I'm bringing to BMT video, which I'll link right here or somewhere. And yeah, cheap watch. What I would suggest also to go along with that tip is turn off the every hour little beep that it does. I don't know if your MPI is that strict, but I know some people suggested to me that I turn it off. Tip number 2 is mainly for females, because dudes are gonna be like bald-headed at BMT. But if you're not used to hair gel, if that's something you've never really done for your hair, get used to it. Mostly at BMT, I would suggest getting Eco Styler Gel, which is the type that most African American people use anyways. It's a really big tub, but it will fit in your drawer because, like I said, everybody in our flight used it. Tip number 3 is something that I kind of failed to do. Tip number 3 is if you are in college, like me, I went to the University of Alabama at Birmingham. I was a nursing student. It was great. And I submitted my military leave of absence as soon as I got my dates. And apparently something on there wasn't right, and they tried to email me about it, but I was already at BMT. So not only did my recruiter not send in my transcripts when she said she would, my school didn't know that I was in the military. My school didn't know where I was. So for 3 semesters, I was gone because just the way I shipped. And with tech school, I was gone for 3 semesters. If you're in college and you know 3 semesters means you're not in college anymore, and you have to start back paying student loans. So when I got to tech school, I realized that I was getting a lot of phone calls about student loans, which is something I never thought I'd have to worry about like for a long time. And yeah, 3 semesters out of college, you have to start paying your student loans. So definitely make sure you look at your school's policy on military leave of absence before you leave. Tip number 4. Okay, I know I kind of like contradicted myself, but if you watch that last video, you know I said do not volunteer for guide on bear if you don't know what you're doing. But I do want to say, don't be afraid to volunteer for anything. Like, I know there's a lot of YouTube videos that are like, don't volunteer for anything. That's like everyone's main tip for everyone's don't volunteer for everything. It's like a joke at this point. But honestly, I wouldn't say that. Like, if you honestly want to do something, if you want to be like outgoing, volunteer for something. Honestly, even though I got fired as element leader, I was really glad I was an element leader. And did I volunteer for it? No. My MTI volunteered me for it. But still, don't be afraid to volunteer. If you want something, go get it. Tip number 5, this goes for guys and girls. Do not flirt with anyone at BMT. Don't flirt with girls, don't flirt with guys, don't flirt with MTIs, don't flirt with civilians. We had a problem with brother flight and our flight with flirting. We did. It was a big problem, actually. And we actually had a problem with one of our cousin flights flirting with one of the civilian contractors that worked at the dry cleaning places. A really pretty girl. I can't say I blame him for flirting, but it's not the time for that. Tip number 6. I think this is so funny because my master sergeant told me this is what she did, and also my tech sergeant from tech school, my instructor, like my professor there, told me she did this too. Do not sleep under your bed, because if an MTI comes in and does night checks, like if you have a male MTI like I did, females still come in and do nightly checks to see like what's going on at night, and they see you under the bed, you are getting fired up in the middle of the night, and everybody in your flight's gonna hate you too because it's gonna be nighttime. And they're going to be sleeping, and you're going to be under your bed trying to keep it all nice and perfect and wrinkle-free and not messing up the bed so you won't have to make it in the morning. You are going to get lit up. Do not sleep under your bed. It sounds smart. It sounds like a good idea, but it's not. I promise you it's not. Tip number 7, bring a few pictures. I didn't bring any, which I really, really regretted. I think maybe I brought one, I don't know. But I ended up, like, the whole time I was there badgering my brother to try to send me pictures. And I would try to describe the exact pictures in the note that in the letter I wrote to my brother that I wanted him to send. And it's just like, either print them out and tell him to send it to you, or just take a few. They don't care if you have pictures there, just as long as they're if they're put in the right place where you're supposed to put everything there. They don't care if you have pictures. So bring a few pictures. Do not forget, because I wish I would have. And my brother ended up sending me great pictures of my dogs and of me, but it was like pictures of me that were in his phone from like 2014. I didn't want to show my flight mates, but make sure you send some pictures, because everyone loves to see like what civilian you looks like. Because if you see, well, I look pretty gross now, but like me at BMT compared to me in my civilian life, huge difference. Not right now though, because I look like a trash can, but whatever. Tip number 8, I would say make a contact list. This is something all of us really did at BMT in my flight. I'm sure other people do it too. But you know, like those little notes that we used to make when we were like in elementary school and middle school, of like everyone's name or their number, their Instagram or their Snapchat. Just make one of those. Do not get caught with it, like in your notebook that you take to class, because if you have a backpack up and they see that, you're getting lit up. But just keep it in like, I don't want to say keep it in your Bible, because they don't look through Bibles, but just keep it with your letters. Like, keep them off in your personal stuff. Don't have it just, you can have it, but you're not supposed to have letters or notes or any handwritten things that aren't school related on your person throughout the day. Throughout the day. Tip number 9, this is also something I regret. When graduation came, I was so excited. My parents had me out. I took so many pictures with my family. I think I took maybe 1 picture with my friends. Actually, no, that's not true. Well, yeah. The day of the coin ceremony, I don't think I took any pictures with my friends. All of my pictures with my friends are in my blues. We don't have any in ABUs, and I regret that. Like, don't forget your flight mates when your family gets there. And like, we're introducing each other to everybody, but we still forgot to take pictures, and I really, 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 really hate that, because some of those people, that's like the last time you're ever gonna get to see them. So please remember to take pictures. Tip number 10, which is something super duper basic, but I'm gonna tell you this because I cannot stress it enough. Learn your rank structure now. It's gonna help you so much. Going in and not having to worry about that is probably the best feeling I could even imagine, because I pretty much knew it, but I was like nervous, and you have to learn so much when you first get there. I have a video up on my channel, what to memorize before you get to Air Force basic training. Go back and watch that video if you haven't, but this is really, really, really important, and that's why it's tip number 10. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. When I do my next Tip Tuesday video, I promise I'm gonna be at least like a 6. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be looking good, but I'm gonna look at least a 6, because right now this like whole -7 I have going on, not gonna happen again. But thank you so much for watching.